of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very good performances. So he's going to look to turn things around in this one here today.
Ray Jones.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And that one right down Main Street. Fellas, you take a look at our homestanding ball club as they come into this one tonight. They come in a bit of a rough patch. They've dropped 4 in a row.
You know, guys, at some point this team is going to have to grab some type of identity and let us know. Are we in or are we out? An 8-2, a 7-3. Give me a 6-4. Something to let me know that you're going in the right direction.
Now a move over to first, and he'll dive back in. The 1-1 home is laid off for ball 2. Now the 2-1, and it's fouled away.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
Got him swinging, made him chase outside the zone that time, and that puts an end to the inning.
So a couple of hits here in the top half, but nothing comes of it. So it's on to the bottom of inning number 1, no score. Next will be the designated hitter, Robert Elliott. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Robert Elliott.
This one skied out toward right. Jones moves over. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Striding in once again, Greg Jones. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Oh, what a pitch to start the at-bat there. It's 0-1.
You know, we saw these guys around the cage during batting practice, and they told us they were going to be aggressive. I think this is getting a little ridiculous. They better watch themselves if they don't start putting balls in gaps. This guy's going to find himself in the 8th inning cruising.
Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Swing and a liner. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield. Digging in to try it again, Tyler Tuskevich. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at-bat. The 1-1 home. Hits this one hard the other way. Fielded cleanly to second for 1. On to first to complete the double play.
Boy, that's about as easy as it comes. A chopper, 2-hopper turns into a tailor-made 4-6-3 double play.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Daniel Asuncion. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time. Skied into straightaway right. Jones is in his tracks now, and he's got it for out number 1. Ready once again, Greg Jones. He singled his last time up.
Greg Jones.
Here's the first pitch to him. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss.
I know it goes without saying, but the best pitch in baseball is getting ahead with a first pitch strike. That's why this guy's been able to stay in this game. Pounding the zone.
The 0-1. Couldn't wait back. A swing and a miss.
That is such a tough pitch to lay off right there, but you have to find a way. There's nothing you're going to do with that low sinker except foul it into your shin or hit a ground ball to the left side.
And look out as that one ran in and got him.
Yeah, I'm not sure if that was intentional or not, but I do know when a guy at the plate is a stud like that and first base is open, there's absolutely zero reason to put the ball in the strike zone. I think he was trying to work around him, and it just got away.
Ready for another shot now. Tyler Tuskevich, 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Garcia moves over. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Christopher Keenan. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Christopher Keenan.
The 0-2 delivery. Hit hard on the ground to third. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors. And now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Daniel Asuncion. He got called out on strikes his last time through. The 2-2. Heading out toward shallow right. Jones moves over, looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone. In the air now out to right field. Jones has a read on it, and that ends the inning. No runs, a hit, 2 left. 8th inning coming up. The Lookouts lead it 5-1. Now Greg Jones. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
Jones.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Way in front of that fastball. The windup and the 0-1. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1.
That's a great take right there. Great pitch recognition to let that one go. Opposite handed, that's coming across the plate. You might think you got a shot to stay inside that one.
The 1-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2. 5-1 our score as we play the 8th. Pitch is popped up. And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out. Striding in once again, Stuart Lawson.
For the lookout. Right fielder, Stuart Lawson.
Pulled toward right center field. Jones on the move, but he won't get to it, and this should put a man in scoring position to start the inning. He hit the corner and tries for third, and he is into third with a leadoff triple.
You take a look at this one as it flies into the gap. Both outfielders give it a chase, but they can't catch up to it. Next thing you know it, one hops the wall, and he's busting his hump around second on his way to third. Well, baseball is a game of streaks and runs, so a 4-game skid happens to even the best of teams. The key is they didn't panic or press. They just came out here, played their game, and put the losing streak behind them, like professionals are supposed to do. Well done.
And tonight's comes to a conclusion, 6-1 the final. Chattanooga took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. Aaron Slagers earns win number 4 on the season. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
The final line to go for our ball game.
A manager checks in with his ball club.
Game's future stars are on display as minor league baseball comes your way on the show. Tonight, an intriguing matchup between the Jackson Generals and the Mobile Bay Bears. The Generals aim to notch their 7th win in a row right after this. Isaiah Isaac, a right-hander out of Tennessee, will be the starting pitcher. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, this guy comes into this start, Matt, having lost 2 of his last 3 starts, so you know he wants to get off on the right foot in this one. One of the keys, getting outs early and establishing his off-speed pitch repertoire early on in this one. Do that in this one here today.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Gone! It's a grand slam. So he promptly unloads the bases with that one. His first home run of the season as they extend the lead to 5-0.
Well, it seems like only a couple of minutes ago that we were ready for a hard-fought game, but things have taken a dramatic turn here early. They jumped all over this guy, including...
Leading off the inning, Greg Jones, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
No balls and a strike to count. Popped him up. Tyson has a play. He's got it 1 away.
Time for a look at the defensive alignment for the visitors. And if you look at the numbers on this team, defensively, they're in the top 5. Fewest errors.
So the lineup flips over and digging in, Tony Kennedy.
Tony Kennedy.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Skied into straightaway right. Jones is under it, and he makes the catch for the second out. So here's the cleanup hitter, Greg Jones. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. 0-1 the count. Fastball called for strike 2. The 0-2 pitch. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball. Ball 1. The 1-2 misses off the plate. The 2-2 doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
That's lifted the other way out to left. Furillo has a beat on it, and that's the second out of the inning. Ready once again, Greg Jones. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is. A swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball.
Oh, man, he took a swing and a half at that one. I think some frustration is creeping into these guys, so he might have just been trying to get his guys on the board with 1 swing.
And that one just missed outside. Bases are empty, one man out. Hit hard on the ground to second. He lays out, but he can't make the play, and it's through into right.
Man, that's surprising, Dan. This guy's flailing at stuff in the dirt and above his head to get to 2 strikes, and then he lays him a cookie.
Or you would think after throwing 2 pitches out of the zone that he would triple up and throw a third one either up, down, or in and out, but that one right in the middle of the strike zone.
Center fielder, number 9.
Digging in to try it again, Eric Young Jr. A couple of ground outs on his batting line in 2 trips so far. Now a double play ball here as this is on the ground to third. One there, on to first, not in time as the umpire was right there to make the call. Ready for another chance, Ernest Cabrera. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat.
Cabrera.
Skied into straightaway right. Jones is there and he'll bring this one in. Ready now, Chris Ferrillo. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Ferrillo.
Pulled high in the air out to right field. Jones has a beat on it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and 2 men left on. 7th inning stretch time here at the ballpark. The Generals lead it 8-0. Digging in and looking for more, Greg Jones. He singled his last time up.
Jones.
Now he'll step out at the plate and reassess things here. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And a breaking ball stays outside.
He's obviously been very impressive on the mound in this one, and I think the big reason why is his ability to stay out of the middle of the zone. That's kind of obvious, but it's clear to me that even when he misses his spots, he's not missing over the plate.
The 1-0 delivery. And the changeup is way low that time.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
Here comes the 2-0 pitch. Line towards center field. Kennedy is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2. And he'll make it up safely to third, so they're at the corners now with 2 men out.
Wow, what a week for these guys. Talk about firing on all cylinders. Winners of an amazing 7.
The Stars of tomorrow get their shot in the limelight today as the show's coverage of the Southern League is on. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Greg Jones, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And you wonder about the control now as he misses high with the slider. And guys, you take a look at our visitors here with the early lead tonight as we play the bottom of the first. Fortune has been smiling on them recently. They're unbeaten in their last 7 games.
You know, Matty, the season's such a grind, and you fight so hard day in, day out, and you're playing against the best players in the world, so you know you're going to lose some games coming out of spring training. To get on a roll where you win 7 in a row, a week of everything coming together, that's a special feeling.
This is flared right back over the mound. There's one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Digging in for his second at-bat, Greg Jones. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
One of the things this guy would like to do from the left side is swing it a little bit better against right-handed pitching. This guy has decent numbers, but not great numbers against right-handed pitchers.
No balls and 1 strike. Taguchi leads off first with 1 away. Outside for a ball, 1-1.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about. With the first baseman holding the runner on, it's always smart to pitch into the defense you have behind you.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Now a throw over. A dive, but he's back. Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2.
I like that they went away with that pitch right there. They really tried to tie him up on that previous pitch, so he was probably what we call inside conscious. He didn't get a strike there, but I'm guessing he was looking for another ball in.
He's set, and the 2-2 pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
Runners on first with 1 down. Line drive to left. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
I know this guy isn't known for his hitting prowess, but that's a nice job right there. Getting a single on a 3-2 pitch in the middle of the zone. Grab your glove and flash some leather.
Stepping up now, Eric Young Jr. reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance.
Young Jr.
The 3-0 pitch. And he misses with it, ball 4, so that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball. Coming to the plate now, Tyler Tuskevich. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. Fly ball out toward left center field. Calling for it, Kennedy. He's there to make the catch, and here comes the runner from third as this should get him on the board. And they are on the board as the run scores from third to cut the lead to 2-1 now.
Obviously, he's hoping for more up there with the bases loaded, but you can't be too upset with a sac fly.
Now at the plate, Christopher Keenan. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Keenan.
Trying to keep the 1-run lead. Here it is. Chopped weakly to the left. Knee high. He barehands it. He beat it out. A big league effort to snag that ball, but he can't get it out, and now the bases are loaded.
Well, when you're making that throw all the way across, you've got to make sure you gather and fire, because if you don't, the ball will sink on you. Look like he tried to finesse that one a bit too much, and they'll hit him with an error.
Standing in, Zachary Land, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Ready with the 2-2. Hard ground ball to third. Reined in. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. So it's 1 run on 2. Digging in, the switch hitter, Greg Jones. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. First pitch coming. Here it is. A ball and no strikes.
With the runner on third, 2 outs, base open, and a good hitter at the plate, you have to be smart and not give in. If you walk this guy, so what? It's a lot worse if you give him a ball that he can hurt you on.
Here it comes, 1-0. Well, this won't get by the shortstop as he's there to take it in for the third out. A run on 2 hits and they leave 1. So striding forward now, Casey Jeffers. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Jeffers.
Skied into straightaway right. Jones is there. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. So they pick up no runs, no base hits, no errors, and 1 man left on. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Greg Jones, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. First offering on its way. Knee-high slider that he takes a look at. Possible go-ahead runs on first, 1 away. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2. Here's the 0-2. Fouled off. Here's the 0-2. This is pulled into right. And that's in there, base hit. And with that, the go-ahead runs up to second now with only 1 away.
In order to play at this level, you got to have unbelievable hand-eye coordination. That pitch wasn't even in the zone, and he was able to get perfect wood on that baseball.
Center fielder, number 9.
Coming to the plate now, Eric Young Jr. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. A swing, and he pops him up on the infield, and the infield fly rule will be in effect here. Stepping into the box, Tyler Tuskevich. And a big at-bat in this one. 2 on, 2 away here in the 8th. Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes. And that misses for ball 4. So the potential go-ahead run moves over to third now. Digging in, Christopher Keenan. He's hitless coming into this at-bat, so the hit streak he's been riding is on the line here.
Yeah, he's up in the double digits with it. You know, he wants to keep it going as long as possible, but this very well could be the last chance to do that.
Zavala is there as he makes the catch, and they'll tightrope out. So no runs. Now at the plate, Greg Jones. The winning run is at first base. Here's the first pitch. And now here's a ball hit pretty well out toward right center field. Cabrera will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first. Into the box now, Greg Jones. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here, 0-1.
Great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
Ball 1. Taguchi stands at first with 1 out. Hit hard down the right field line, but foul.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit, he might have been able to do some damage with that pitch.
Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
That's a big strikeout there with the tying run over at first base. Now, with 2 outs, it becomes a lot more difficult to manufacture that guy home. Probably.
And it's a 4-3 finish in this evening's ball game. Bobby Nolo earns the victory in relief in this one, his 7th of the year. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. And for more, click over to theshownation.com. Minor League Baseball is live and on the air on the show. Ought to be a good one here between the Jackson Generals and the Mobile Bay Bears. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Christopher Newcomb gets the ball in Game 3 of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, you can tell by this strikeout to walk ratio 2-to-1 that this guy is more a pitch to contact guy than a strikeout walk guy.
First delivery to him on the way. Line towards center field. A dive, but it's off his glove. The runner from third crosses the plate, and they've taken a 1-0 lead.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
Grounded to third. The tag gets one. Back to first, so they get the double play, but the run does come in to score. Striding in for his first at-bat, Eric Young Jr. And he's swinging a pretty hot bat coming in. Hits in each of his last 7 games. Jones stands at second with 2 gone. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. So 2 runs on 2 base hits, 2 errors in the inning, and a runner left on. We move ahead to the top of the second now. The Bay Bears on top, 2-0. Leading off the inning, Geronimo Peralta, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to
launch to right field and deep. Jones ranging back, still ranging back, gone to lead off the inning. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Number 10 for him on the year. As they cut the lead in half, it's 2-1 now.
Wow, not every call is going to go your way. And there are some pitchers that pitchers think are pitchers' pitches, and you don't get that, and it puts you in a bad spot. And you could tell that it affected him. He was fuming, and he really wanted that last pitch. And the result, he lost focus and made another bad pitch.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Jones will wait on it. 1 down.
All right, here's how the home side's lining up defensively. And guys, looking at the numbers, although this team won their last game, they did commit 2 errors.
Stepping in, Greg Jones. He reached on a single in his first try.
Jones.
From the stretch. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. Just missed with a breaking ball.
Tried to go with the nasty backdoor breaking ball right there. Good job by the batter to take that pitch, work the count even.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. On the ground to third. Played on the backhand. And there's out number 2. Striding into the box, Greg Jones. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. From the belt, the pitch out, nothing doing. Ball 2 now.
That can be one of the downfalls of pitching out. It puts you behind in the count, and if you throw another ball, you're kind of in a difficult spot.
Both teams with 6 hits so far. Two balls and a strike.
You know, Matty, I'll never understand this. You work so hard throughout the course of the season and course of this game to get in 1-0, 2-0, 3-1 counts. Guarantee yourself a fastball 80 to 90% of the time, and he takes it. Just can't understand the methodology there.
Just a bit low, ball 3. Here's the 3-1. Hit the other way out toward right field. Cabrera giving chase. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning. Stepping into the box, Alex Munoz. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Heading out towards. And that'll get down for a base hit. Around second. He's on his way to third. And he's in there at third with a 1-out triple. So a crucial moment here, and standing in, Greg Jones, and he does so representing the possible go-ahead run. He's set. Here it comes. Lifted the other way to left center. Zavala on the move. He's got it as the tying run is left on base. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. Jackson leads this one 4-3. Now at the plate, Darren Alvarez. He flew out in his last at bat.
Darren Alvarez.
The windup and the 0-1. And he gets around on one and hits it high and deep to straightaway right. And that is off the wall in right field. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
Wow, he puts a serious charge into this ball. Ends up splitting the 2 outfielders. You might think it's just another win, but it's awfully hard to win in this game, especially on the road. But they find a way to get it done, and they should be very happy with this performance.
Welcome to MLB The Show, and this settling in now, Tony Kennedy, and we are set for baseball here this evening. The 1-2.
Tony Kennedy.
Fly ball out to right field. Jones is after it, makes the play, 1 away. And with that, here's a look at the visitors' starting lineup. What do we need to know about these guys for this evening's matchup on the road, D-Row?
Yeah, Matty, what I want you to focus on is the fact that this team does not like to run. Very station to station.
Now at the plate, Greg Jones. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning.
Jones.
He's set, and the pitch. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Guys, you take a look at our visiting club as they enter play here this evening. They come in off another victory last time out, and now they're winners of 8 of their last 9 ball games.
Yeah, Matty. Dan, this team is playing well. They're getting closer in the division race. I guess my question to you, I want to ask you, did you find that you started to really pitch better as the summer months started to get hotter?
No doubt about it. Not only does his team start feeling better, but I think you get a good vibe starting to go throughout the clubhouse. You realize that the schedule is starting to wind itself down. Every game is more important. The bigger the game, hopefully the better you play. And this team's been playing some really good baseball lately.
Great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out. A chance now to take a look at how the home team lines up in this one. What's the key for a home victory tonight, D-Row?
Well, Matty, the one thing that jumps off the page at me is the fact that this team leads the league in doubles, putting themselves in scoring position time and time again. Instead of having to get a few knocks, 1 base hit.
Stepping up now, Darren Alvarez. First at bat for him in this one. He was 1 for 4 with a double in the ball game last night.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Bassett backs up a bit and he takes charge for the first out.
Okay, here's the defense for the home team.
So striding forward now, Chris Furillo, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And he gets around on one and hits it high and deep to straightaway right. And trouble it is. It's down for extra bases. And he is into third with a 2-out triple.
You take a look at this one as it flies into the gap. Both outfielders give it a chase, but they can't catch up to it. Next thing you know it, one hops the wall, and he's busting his hump around second on his way to third.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Greg Jones. 0 for 1 here in the early going. From the stretch. High pop-up. Jeffers is there, and he's got it for the first out. Digging in the switch hitter, Greg Jones. Runner in scoring position with two gone. Looking to keep this a one-run game. The pitch. And that misses, ball one. The 1-0. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. The Bay Bears lead it 3-2. Leading off the inning, Casey Jeffers, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Jeffers.
A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Skied into very shallow right. Jones is in a few steps as he takes it for the first out. So a big moment here, and standing in, Casey Jeffers, and he does so representing the possible go-ahead run. Fly ball out toward right field. Bassett is there, and the side is retired. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and a runner left. On now to the bottom of inning number 7. The Bay Bears on top, 3-2. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Greg Jones. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind him, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
This one, everything we could have hoped for. 3-2 in inning number 8. Now a fastball off the plate away. A ball and a strike. Well, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
I'll tell you, he just doesn't look comfortable in the box to me tonight. He's been off balance with his swings, and that one completely tied him up.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. And that's a fair ball. And a big RBI there as the run scores from second to make this a 2-run game now.
Dan, that's a huge insurance run right there. Has to feel good as a hitter right there to not only get a ribby knock, but to give your team a little bit of breathing room.
It does, and it makes your pitcher go out there with a little bit more free and easy frame of mind instead of going in a one-run game where every pitch is so important. You're one pitch away from us tying the game up. That's not the case now.
Throw is up the line as it gets away.
I think this one all comes down to poor footwork. The runner really didn't have that big of a lead by any means, so he was probably just simply throwing over there. It looks pretty easy, right? But when you're spinning to make that throw like that, this one just gets away from him, something he might need to work on before his next outing.
Now the payoff pitch home. And awfully close there on 3-2, but take your base, says Earl Hendricks. It's ball 4. Ready for another chance. Christopher Keenan. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Oh, on the ground to first. Can this be 2? The second for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. So 1 run on 2 hits, 1 error, and 1 man left on.
Leading off for Jackson.
Kicking off the top of the 9th, Tony Kennedy, as they'll look to get going here and even this game up. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Jones moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1.
Man, that's what you would call an efficient outing. 1 pitch and he gets the save. He doesn't get paid by the pitch, so he just figured he'd end it quickly and hit the showers. Good call.
4-2 the final. It's time for. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Greg Jones. And there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A ball and no strikes. Dan Dero, as we take a look at our visiting club as they take the field in this scoreless ball game. They came up a little short last time out, but they've still been one of the hotter teams around, winning 8 of their last 10 ball games.
Yeah, Matty. Dan, this team is playing well. They're getting closer in the division race. I guess my question to you, I want to ask you, did you find that you started to really pitch better as the summer months started to get hotter?
No doubt about it. Not only does the team start feeling better, but I think you get a good vibe starting to go throughout the clubhouse. You realize that the schedule is starting to wind itself down. Every game is more important. The bigger the game, hopefully the better you play. And this team's been playing some really good baseball lately.
Ready with 2 balls and a strike. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. But this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. And he goes down and gets this fastball and takes it high in the air to deep straightaway center. Just missed a home run to the deepest part of the yard. It's off the wall. And he's in safely to third as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play.
Definitely a solid way to start the game offensively. It always feels great to jump out to a 1-0 lead in the first inning, but now they've got a chance to really set the tone. 2 more runners in scoring position that they obviously don't want to leave out there.
So digging in now, Eric Young Jr. And he'll put his 9-game hitting streak on the line in this one.
Eric Young Jr.
Weekly hit towards first. Alvarez is right there. Step on the bag for 1. And he'll try to get back now, but it's not going to work. The throw hangs him out to dry, and that'll end the inning. A run, a hit, and a man left. On now to the top half of inning number 2. The Bay Bears lead it 1-0. Striding in once again, Greg Jones. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Line drive to center field. Catch made out there in center field as the runner will tag from second. And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning. Stepping into the box, Casey Jeffers. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Shortstop, Casey Jeffers.
Hit in the air to right field. Jones is in pursuit. 2 gone. Digging in once again, Greg Jones. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. First pitch coming, here it is. And that one just missed outside. Runners on first and third, 2 away. Not quite reaching 90 with the fastball, but it's 1-1 now. in for a strike, and he jumps ahead 1-2 now.
All right, let's take a step back right here. He's down 1-2, 3 fastballs in a row. There is no way he's throwing him a fourth.
And a fastball called strike 3, and the side is retired. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. Ready once again, Greg Jones. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Off the plate and away there, 1 ball, no strikes.
This game is getting interesting real quick. And the last thing you want to do on the mound is fall behind. Needs to get back in the strike zone right here.
A ball and a strike. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Hit hard down the line. And this is taken for a called 3rd strike. So they go right at him with the base open, and it pays off. And now there are 2 gone in the inning.
It's been a really rough day for this lineup. There's really no other way to say it. Not a lot of good scoring opportunities. And when they
digging in to try it again, Greg Jones. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. First pitch of the at-bat. Sent on the ground out to second. To his right, Vargas. And he will whip this one over to first in time for the out. Ready for another shot now, Greg Jones. And he's got a chance to bring in the winning run. The question is whether they'll even pitch to him. Here's the first pitch. Pulled toward right center field. Furillo on the move. He makes the catch, and the runner from second will tag and head for third. And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning.
That was a nice job to track that one down to the alley because it definitely saved the run from scoring. Instead, he's only able to move up.
So stepping in, Chris Furillo. He flew out in his last at-bat. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Jones has a read on it. He's got it 1 away.
The final line score for our ball game for the victorious.
A player has addressed about a troubling trend in his plate performance of late. A hitter lacking patience and discipline will be easily exposed by major league pitching. A player is confronted with a less than stellar stat.
game's future stars are on display as minor league baseball comes your way on the show. Tonight, an intriguing matchup between the Mobile Bay Bears and the Pensacola Blue Wahoos. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Stuart McCaig will be on the mound for the series opener. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, Matty V, a little bit of a mixed bag with this guy. An ERA of over 4 in his last 3 starts. He's either been really good or really bad, and recently he's been more bad than good. It'll be interesting to see if he can turn it around and pitch better in this one here today.
Hit high and deep to right center. Geronimo will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Now in the box, Domingo Geronimo. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. The 1-2. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Jones has a beat on it. He's got it 1 away. And with that, here's a glance at the starting lineup for the home squad. So here's the cleanup hitter, Greg Jones. He flew out in his last at-bat. From the stretch. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
This is the stuff that infuriates a manager. You have to think the game. You got to know he's trying to pitch around you. You cannot swing at that pitch out of the zone.
Soft liner out toward left center. And that's going to get down out there. And the run will score from second here as this is now a 3-0 game.
You know, that's a nice knock right there, but I want to take a look at the base runner. He got a nice secondary lead. He read that it was a soft liner and it was going to fall, and he's able to steal his teammate an RBI.
Boy, amen about that, D-Row. One of the things I think base running is all about instincts, and that was a terrific read. He took a chance right off the bat that that ball was going to break in and fall in, and a good job, and he picks up an RBI for his teammate.
Throw over to the bag, and the runner back. The set and the 1-1 pitch. In the air now, out to left. Moving under it, Gonzalez, and that's the second out of the inning. Now this is cut and thrown to first. On to first, and they get the double play. So they pick up 3 runs. So the batting order turns over now, and set to go Domingo Geronimo, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Hit in the air down the right field line. Jones is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on base. Digging in and looking for more, Greg Jones. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. Here's the first pitch to him. Pulled toward right center field. Hippern giving chase. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. Striding into the box, Lucius Hippern, coming off the clutch 2-run single his last time up. Skied into straightaway right. Jones waits on it, makes the play, 1 away. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Domingo Geronimo. 3 across so far in the inning, and another 2 out there on base.
Yeah, Matt, and this inning's really starting to get away from them on the defensive side of the ball. Stranding the rest of those guys out here feels absolutely essential for them at this point.
Fly ball out to straightaway right. Moving under it, Jones. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. So 3 runs on only 2 hits in the inning. No errors, and 2 men left stranded. 8th inning coming up. The Blue Wahoos lead it 7-3. Leading off the inning, Greg Jones. And they'll need him to get something going here.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Durham retreats to the outfield grass, and he has it for out number 1.
Every pitcher loves to get.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Greg Jones. He'll go to work on getting that tying run home from second. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Starts him out with a curveball for a strike. Young Jr. at second with 2 down. And this will be a called strike 2, and trouble now as they're down to their final strike tonight.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he can change his approach and battle up.
A swing and a ground ball to third. Matheson gloves it. Throw in time, and the ball game is over.
Yeah, if that relief performance were a car, it would have had some wobbly wheels on it. He gave up a couple of runs, but he still gets the save, getting that shaky car across the finish line after all.
A tight one, 7-6, the final score tonight. Pensacola used a 3-run 7th to help the Pels. Minor League Baseball is live and on the air on the show. A good matchup here for you tonight between the Mobile Bay Bears and the Pensacola Blue Wahoos. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Yuri Maya will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, this guy's done a real good job on the year keeping the opponent's batting average down. Both righties and lefties coming into this one, hitting under 250 against this guy. He's been good all season long.
Ready now, Greg Jones. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Greg Jones.
And prior to the first pitch, he'll look to first. And he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. First pitch on its way. And he takes ball 1. Guys, we take a look at the home 9 as they take the field tonight. 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, this place is buzzing right now. This team won the opener of the series yesterday, and they're looking to step on this team's throat and take the first 2 games of this series.
That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. Two-out base runner aboard in the top of the first. And he misses 2-1. Throw over to first, and he has to dive, but he's back in easily. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. Glass rounds third and is digging for the plate. The run is in to score, and they take an early 1-0 lead.
Well, the beat goes on with this guy, runner in scoring position. No doubt when he comes up, he's thinking RBI. What does he do? Double the drive and another run. This guy is a money run producer.
Here's Eric Young Jr. now. Last night was a good one for him as he turned in a 4-for-5 effort.
Eric Young Jr.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Bounce to first. Scooped up on the backhand. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So they pick up a... Striding forward now is the DH, Luis Salgado, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. That softly hit to right. Will that get down? Yes, it will. It'll be a leadoff single. So the leadoff man is aboard to start out the inning.
Hey, sometimes that's how a rally gets.
Digging in, Mark Barker earned himself an RBI with a sac fly his last time at the plate. The 1-2. In the air out toward right field. Moving under it, Jones makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. And they'll tack on a run with the sac fly. It's now a 4-1 ball game.
Great work to do a job right there. He's not a big power bat, so he was looking.
Trying to pick things up where he left off, Greg Jones. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Here's the first pitch to him. Started that swing a bit too early.
These are huge innings for a team's morale. The pitcher wants to go out and throw that shutdown inning up and get the boys back swinging the bats again with a chance to capitalize and even extend this current lead.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. High in the air down the right field line. And he will get there as he had to cover a lot of ground to make that play. And that ends the inning. Ready for another chance, Enrique Flores.
Number 5, Enrique Flores.
Fly ball out to right field. And this is going to dunk in out there, a base hit. And the run is in to score from third. It's a 5-4 game.
Boy, that has to feel good. As
striding in once again, Greg Jones. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch on its way. Line drive to center field. And that falls in for a solid base hit, his second of the night. So the leadoff man's aboard in their half of the 6th inning.
Hey, another leadoff knock right there. This game has been full of offense, full of traffic on the base pass. Let's see who's going to get that big double in the gap to clear him.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Eric Young Jr. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. And he connects with it. This one's hit deep out to left center field. And that one is gone. So a 2-run shot to left center. Third home run for him on the year. And this one gives him the lead at 6-5.
wow, that's a tough one. Certainly not the way you want to start your day as a relief pitcher, giving up a home run.
Digging in and looking for more, Greg Jones. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. Looking to keep this a 1-run game, the pitch. But pulled in at the hot corner, and that ends the inning. Ready once again, Greg Jones. He's doubled and singled in 4 at-bats in this contest. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Dribbled up the line. That rolls foul for strike 1. Velasquez, the runner at third. Taguchi at second. Glass at first. 2 out in the inning. And there's ball 1.
Well, this inning pretty much has been one to forget for him, but he's still out there. And it's only going to get worse if he dwells on it and lets the frustration take over. Easier said than done, though.
Yanked on the ground down the line. The 1-2. Misses for the second ball.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
The 2-2. Hot shot to third. And that's through into left, a base hit. 1 run scores. A tag, and they get him at the plate as 1 run scores, but not the second. 9 men come to the plate, 4 score. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th.
Anytime you can win a game, let alone on the road, you have to feel really good about yourself. It's not easy going into that other team's ballpark and coming out with a win, but they did just that.
This one ends with a 10-5 score. Mobile put a 10 spot on the scoreboard in this one. Bobby Nolo wins out of the bullpen. Welcome to MLB. Digging in, the switch hitter, Greg Jones. He also had 3 hits in the win last night. First pitch coming. Here it is. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike. That's lifted the other way out to left. Stamper on the move. 1 away.
Okay, here's the defense for the home team. And guys, when I've been looking at the numbers on this starting pitcher, what really jumps out on me is the fact that he doesn't strike it.
Settling in now, Mark Matheson. A couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night.
Mark Matheson.
Fly ball out to straightaway right. Moving under it, Jones. And that's the first out of the inning.
Okay, here's the defense for the away team.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Greg Jones. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch on its way. This is on the ground over to first. To second for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. 1 hit in the inning, but no one left. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go, and we are tied 0-0. Digging in to try it again, Enrique Flores. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Heading out towards shallow right. Jones moves over. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Now to the plate, Luis Salgado comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Jones has a beat on it, and that's the second out of the inning. Digging in once again, Greg Jones. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Go ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. Throw will hold him at second, but the go-ahead runs in scoring position now with still nobody out. Well, it took him till the 7th, but he gets his first hit of the game here, and that'll extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he didn't come out of what he was trying to do all day, Dan. Kept the front shoulder tucked, kept the ice water in his veins, and didn't try and get too big. Extends the hitting streak. Nice job.
You know, D-Row, I talked to him before the game about the streak, and he said the toughest part is he hopes to get hits early in the game to take the pressure off. He had to wait to the 7th inning in this one to come through.
Now a bunt attempt here. Only played at first, so the sacrifice works that time.
Go-ahead run to third there after the bunt. Sacrifices aren't everyone's favorite play because you give up precious outs, but they do have a lot of ways now to take the lead.
Now batting. The first baseman.
Ready for another shot now. Tyler Tuskevich. He's 0 for 1 thus far. The 2-2. Hit to third. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Digging in, Christopher Keenan. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Velasquez at third. Jones at second with 2 gone. Chopped weakly to the left. Matheson gonna have to hurry, and the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. No runs, a hit, 2 left. 7th inning stretch time here at the ballpark, and we still have no score. Stepping in, Luis Salgado. 3rd trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Jones has to come in a few steps, but he has it for out number 1. Our line score there says it all to this point, or if you prefer, it doesn't say anything. Nothing our score, as you start to wonder if anyone's going to play to run in this one. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Greg Jones. He singled his last time up. Here comes the first pitch. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Nobody out, runner on first. Line towards center field. Geronimo has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out.
Absolutely jumped all over that fastball, and it might have been a home run if he had any elevation under it, but it was basically right at the outfielder. Hey, it's hard to win games at any point, but to win games on the road, especially in this ballpark, so they are very happy with this win.
A 5-0 finish tonight. The Mobile Bay Bears came through when it mattered in the 9th on the way. It's time for baseball now as the show's tour of the minors continues with a stop in the Southern League. Tonight we've got a good matchup in store between the Mobile Bay Bears. Eric Carrillo is the man on the mound for the 4th game of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, you can't always judge a pitcher by the numbers. I know the ERA is into the 4s coming into this start, but he's actually a pretty solid pitcher. And every once in a while, he can throw some decent games in there. It's not easy having an ERA under 4 in baseball. He's slightly over that, but this guy's a better pitcher than that ERA indicates.
Runner goes for second. Back up the middle. Backhanded. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man. So striding forward now, Mark Barker. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. 3rd home run for him on the year, as it's now a 2-0 ball game.
Hey, when you hit a blast like that, it just shows you this kid might live up to the hype. I know he's only in Double-A ball, but with a swing like that, he's got a chance to be a big-time player in the show.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Enrique Flores. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time. 0-1, here's the pitch. Hit in the air down the right field line. Jones is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. Standing in, Greg Jones, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First offering on its way. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1.
The pitcher has to find a way to minimize damage here. Maybe take 2 outs for 1 run. Who cares? Get a double play, pop-up strikeout, something to get you back in this inning.
Carrasco sprinting after it. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. And the throw comes in, and all 3 runners are forced to hold on with 1 away now. Leading off the inning, Johnny Stamper, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Stamper.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Jones racing back, but he can't get it as it's off the wall.
Around second now, and they still haven't flagged this one down.
And he is into third with a leadoff triple.
You'll see right there that this is a shot to right center, and the fielder can't cut it off. He was turning those legs on the base pass, making it to third with a triple.
The 0-2 home. Skied into straightaway right. Moving under it, Jones. He makes the catch here. And the tying run is in to score from third. It's now a 5-5 ball game. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Greg Jones. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. And this is off the corner and low, ball 1. A ball and a strike. A ball and 2 strikes.
Can't say he's tickling around the zone. Those last 2 pitches were pretty much grooved right down the middle, but it didn't bite him.
One out, nobody on. He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. Stamper going back on it. Out of here, into the visitors' bullpen. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. 6th home run on the season for him, and this one gives him the lead at 6-5.
Wow, there's a case of a ball up in the zone. Not the easiest pitch in the world to get underneath and drive it out of the ballpark. Good piece of hitting right there. Ball up in the zone. He didn't miss it. He destroyed it.
Into the box now, Mark Matheson. A couple of singles to his credit thus far.
Mark Matheson.
Pulled high in the air out to right field. Jones is camped under this one. As he puts this one away, the side is retired. So no runs, no hits, no errors. At the plate, Greg Jones.
The last at bat, Matty V, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Chopped weakly to the left. Matheson fields it cleanly, and the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. Now at the plate, Robert Gonzalez. Been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
Catch is made. Here comes the tying run from third. And that'll plate the tying run from third as we've got ourselves a brand new ball game now. Coming to the plate now, Greg Jones. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. Line toward the alley in left center. Gonzalez will have plenty of room as he makes the catch, and there's a big out number 2. Striding in to start the 9th, Mark Barker, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Mark Barker.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Moving under it, Jones, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Yeah, and that's just a punch to the gut of the home fans as they watch their team fall behind at the top of the 9th. Then they can't get it done at the bottom and come away with a loss.
11-9 is how this one ends. The Mobile Bay Bears wrap up their 20th road win of the season. The game's future start. Stepping into the box, Greg Jones. He went deep in the contest last night.
Jones.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. Fellas, are home 9 as they begin play here this evening. They come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty V. Hey, D-Row, talk about a team that's scuffling right now. I had a chance.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. So they get to him for a couple of hits. Striding into the box, Derek McDougal. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Skied into straightaway right. Jones is under this one, and that's out number 2. Standing in, Greg Jones, and their runners at the corners now.
Jones.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Third inning, no score to this point. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Geronimo is after it. He gets there to make the play, and that ends the inning. So it's no runs on 2 hits. In now, Lucius Hippern is back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. The 2-2 pulled high in the air out to right field. Jones is there, and he makes the catch for the out. And he'll move up to third now. Runners at the corners here with 1 away.
Good read there.
Stepping into the box, Greg Jones. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. First pitch on its way. A ball and no strikes.
I'm sure he's frustrated by that call. Probably could have been a strike, but at the same time, earning strikes from the umpire is a real thing. If you've been all over the place like he has, you're just not going to get much help from the umpires.
Now a swing, and he pops him up. And I believe, yes, the umpire signaling for the infield fly rule. At the plate, Greg Jones.
Greg Jones.
From the belt, the pitch. Swung on and missed for the first strike.
Hey, what a great pitch right there in a big situation to pull a string on that changeup. He knew that hitter was going to be super aggressive.
Well, he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2.
Wow, not sure what that was, but talking about having your mind made up you're going to swing before the pitcher even throws a pitch. I don't know how you swing at that pitch.
And he'll snap one over to first. And the runner back in standing. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the away pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity to put the ball in play.
Lifted in the air out towards left center. Geronimo is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Digging in, Greg Jones. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch on its way. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Here it comes, 1-0. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it.
That can be one of the downfalls of pitching out. It puts you behind in the count, and if you throw another ball, you're kind of in a difficult spot.
And wow, that looked to be well inside, but it's a called strike. 2-1 now. Glass, the runner at first with one gone in the inning. Hit high and deep out to left center field. Gonzalez going back at the track. He can't make the play as it hops over the wall, and that's a break for the defense as it's going to keep the runner from first from scoring. So he waited till the 9th inning, but he comes through here to extend the hit streak. That was close.
Yeah, Matty V, you see that wry smile of him coming out of the box right there. He knew what was on the line. He'd be lying if he didn't.
There's a lot of pressure on you because you're walking into that batter's box thinking, I have a nice streak going, and this is more than likely going to be my last AB. He comes through in the clutch.
Popped up. Durham over to his left. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Now in the box, Christopher Keenan. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Keenan.
Push softly over toward the right side. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and 2 men left on. We'll head now to the bottom of the 9th. The Bay Bears lead it 6-2. And tonight's ends at a 6-2 finish. The Mobile Bay Bears took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. Lawrence Michael earns win number 4 on the season. Jackson Stevens was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way on over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for our ball game for the victorious Bay Bears.
Just about set for baseball here at Guaranteed Rate Field in Chicago. Tonight, the Stars are out in this minor league all-star matchup between the Southern League's South Division and the Southern League's North Division. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Luke Farrell, a righty from the state of Ohio, will do the pitching in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, this guy has a 4-pitch repertoire, right? And those are a lot of nice options to have. You can go hard, soft. You can go in and out. And anytime you have 4 pitches, if you can throw them for strikes, you have the big advantage.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Greg Jones, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. First delivery to him on the way. Sliced hard down the left field line. And that's a fair ball as it'll head for the 330 sign near the bullpen. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
When he started this game, giving up 3 extra base hits in the opening frame was not what he had in mind. He could still settle down and turn things around on the mound, but the way it's going right now, this has the makings of a start he's going to want to forget.
Striding into the box, Maxwell Belliard, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. The 0-1 delivery. This is on the ground over to first. And that's through into right field for a base hit. And some trouble now in right field. And they'll put the brakes on at third. Runners at the corners with nobody out.
Hey, guys, you take your hat off to the batter right there. He was obviously, you could see in his approach, he was trying to work that ball the other way. And he finds a hole. Now it's first and third. Mucho problemas on that.
Digging in, Johnny Bump. He's got a chance to add on to what's already been a big inning for them.
Yeah, 2 on here and 3 on the board already. They've absolutely come out and forced the issue of this inning. Matt, a hit here could really fire up that dugout.
Here now the 2-2. Now he gets the ground ball to first. This might be 2. There's 1 on to first, and it's a double play, although the run does come in to score from third.
That's one of the hardest double plays to turn right there because of the difficult throw the first baseman has to make. No problem this time, though, and they get the 2 outs they were looking for.
At the plate, Ildemaro Vargas.
Batting 6th, second baseman, Ildemaro.
Here it comes, 0-2. Skied into very shallow right. Jones is going to get there, looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone.
Time for a look at the defensive alignment for the visitors. And over at first base in this one today is the guy that can pick it with the best of them. And I can't overstate that enough. As a former middle infielder, when you could close your eyes and throw it over to first base knowing it was getting picked out of the grass or picked out of the dirt, man, what a comfortable feeling.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Ernest Cabrera. He reached on a single in his first try. Here's the 0-1. Hit the other way out toward right field. Jones is there. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate, and they push across 4 runs. We've played 2 full, and we are tied 4. Digging in to try it again, Greg Jones. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Line drive to center field. DeVore is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. And that'll bring up Willie Garcia. No official at-bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. The windup and the 0-1. Heading out toward shallow right. Jones has it in his tracks, and he makes the catch for the second out. Ready for another shot now. Walter Wada. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. The 1-2. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Jones moves over. He gets there to put it away, but the runner tags and breaks for third. And he'll take those extra 90 feet, so put runners at the corners now with 2 gone in the inning. Ready for another chance. Greg Jones. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
Jones.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. And that one just missed outside. Needed a sand wedge for that one. Swung on and missed. The 1-2. Locks him up for strike 3. Enrique Flores will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning.
Enrique Flores.
This one had its moments of drama and excitement. In the end, these guys came away with the victory and look on to the next one.
7-5 tonight's final. The North Division rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Diego Vizcaino pitches well enough to get the W. So that'll just about do it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com.
Fans, our final line score. First for the victorious North Division of the Southern League. 7 runs on 10 hits. No errors. They left 20 runners on base. For the South Division of the Southern League, 5 runs, 12 hits, 1 error. They left 12 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 34 minutes. Thanks for joining us this evening, and please drive home safely.